Hello? Hello? I'm trying to get the stream to work. Okay, I got it to work. Alright, I guess we can play now. Sick. Alright, so... I need to enable shift lock. Alright. Sick. Just gonna make sure the stream is public. Yep, it is public. Anyone should be able to see this. Okay. Just looking get started. Alright. So so, hi Self.
Hello.
That's my sister.
Hello, good boy.
And that's our dog.
Hello.
Okay. This is why I don't do many streams of volume.
Gio, shut up.
Okay. So we're just gonna try and bait out attacks, and then when we get the chance, we'll counterattack like that. Oh fuck, we messed it up. But yeah, it's kind of how the how I play sword fighting, and I think how a lot of good people play too. You just wait for your opponent to attack, and then when you get the chance, you counterattack. See, he lunged. And since he lunged, he wasn't able to lunge again. And while he was in that kind of like reload time, you're able to just counterattack and kill them. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah, let's go. Here are the leaderboards, by the way. I am... That's a bit outdated, but I'm about 60 kills away from climbing up to the next spot on the leaderboard. We're already on there, but we are only at 8th place. We're gonna go for 7th. Nice, nice. Oh shit. On that side of the platform, this little slanted part, you're invincible, but you can kind of like reach over and hit people while you're invincible. So you have to be careful of that. Or exploit it. You know, use it to your advantage. I've been crashing a lot today. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, you can't get hit on the slanted part, but I was able to hit him. Alright. Oh shit, that was not a very good... Oh, you didn't even see him there. That was nice. Nice. Oh, none of my kills are registering. Hopefully it's not broken. No, it's not broken. Just they're not being displayed, but... Here, I'll advertise my stream too. Oh, no, not that. Oh shit. No, not this. Alright, now we can get back into this. Ooh, that was a nice kill. Shit. This guy has the alumina. You can fly with the alumina in the skin. Although I don't know how long that'll last. Seems kind of out of place to be able to fly with the alumina in this game. Ideally, it would be removed. But hey, it's also really fun, so I can't really blame them. And I use it a lot myself, so I'll probably be using it too. But hey, it doesn't really seem to fit, but whatever. Most people here are AFK, so we're gonna have to fight this guy. If anyone else would like to fight, you can be on the stream, you know, chillax. Oh fuck, I died. Yep. Oh shit, there's Woot. Got him. Woot is pretty good. Oh shit, yes. Let's go. Oh fuck. Yeah, he's a moderator, so he has that giant ass sword. But he won't use it too much. Nice, nice. Oh, nice. Hopefully more people come and join. Most of my streams don't have audio, so I hope people wouldn't, you know, I hope people realize that this one, you know, does have audio, which makes it better than most of my stream. Nice. Nice. Oh shit. Yep. Well, yeah, my stream is a bit delayed, but hey, I don't really feel like changing that right now. It's useful in my speaking live streams because people can't just follow me and try and kill me. Well, it makes it a bit more difficult, anyways. Although maybe you could argue that's part of the fun. I might change that. But yeah, it's fine. No, these guys like my stream. It's nice. I don't get the stream volume very often. There's my computer's in the kitchen, so there's just not many opportunities. You know, even now I have guests over and, you know, other stuff, but it'll work out. Oh shit, don't tell me the game crashed. Did the game crash? Can I type? I cannot type, so that meant that the game did in fact crash. So we're going to have to rejoin. Okay. Yeah, error code 277 happens. It's really it's a giant nuisance, to be honest. It's been happening for over a year, and I do not understand why it hasn't been fixed, because most people, the general consensus is that it's a Roblox issue, not a personal my computer issue. And it's really stupid because we've had a lot of updates that, you know, maybe didn't accomplish so much, but in the past year or so, because this glitch has been out for over a year. This bug or glitch that makes it impossible to play the game. It's been out for over a year, and we've all these, you know, kind of bad updates, or, you know, average ones, but they haven't fixed the game yet, or made it playable for the large portion of our base who can't play. Like, just doesn't make any sense, you know. A bit frustrating. But yeah, we're just gonna get back on the horse here. Try and focus on getting these kills. What's great about this game is that even if you crash, you can always just rejoin back in. Of course, you lose your points in the shop. I hope that gets updated at some point, but besides that, it's pretty good. Pretty good game. I highly suggest you all play it. I put the link to it down in the description. I wasn't able to copy and paste it, but, you know, it's, you can type it manually. I believe that's the right link. If not, tell me in stream chat, I'll fix it. Yeah. You can also join through my profile, him, G765A. I have it so everyone can join. So if you'd like to play with me, you know, come to my profile and join through there. You know, you can't join through this game. We have nowhere near a full server, so it would be nice if we got some more players. This is a new game, but it's based off of an old game, Platform Sword Fight or Sword Fighting Platform, something like that. Really old, popular game that broke, and Woot Nude, Oh Emily, Adrian, NPC or MPC, and a few others took the time to rebuild it, which is really nice of them. And it's really nice to see people who care so much about this community in this game. And, you know, to see these games back, it's great. It's a really good version. It has lots of support, good rules, good moderators, good admins. It's really quite refreshing to see in a sword fighting community, which is really mostly toxic and dead. And that's not this community, that's the wider sword fighting community as a whole. It's really declined. But this game, it's really refreshing. It's really nice, chill community, good rules to stop toxicity. Honestly, it's almost perfect. I really enjoy it. So, yep. Alright. This virtuality's guy is pretty good. We're gonna wait for him to attack, and then we're gonna counter him. Or, I'm gonna interrupt these guys fighting and counter-attack them, or, you know. Cause see, when I attack, I can't do anything else for a solid few seconds. That's when you wanna attack. That's really what sword fighting is about. It's like, it's almost like a fighting game, like Street Fighter, even Smash Bros. To an extent. You come into a range, or you know, the neutral game, they attack, you back out, then you attack again. It's like a fighting game where every hit just kills you, or most hits. Like a one-hit kill fighting game. So yeah, it's fun, quick. I like it. Ah, we got him. Okay, oh nice. Oh no, he's not dead. I thought I killed him. I thought I killed him. Oh shit. I almost screamed. That's what, you know, YouTubers do. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. He got me. He got me. Wood Nute's pretty good. Oh, we're 5 kills away. That's so sick. Nice. Yeah, this game just came out, but it's already really popular for a new game, especially a new sword fighting game. It's really quite refreshing because this genre was really dead and on the decline for a long time, but this game, it's a breath of fresh air. It's just nice. Good community, active players, active developers, you know, it's honestly perfect. Well, not perfect, but near perfect. Especially for a game that's been out for such a short amount of time. Like, this is just incredible compared to what we've been seeing from the sword fighting community, which is just toxic trash. Like, this is really quite nice. Yeah, we've taken over this guy on the leaderboards. Which should show up soon. Oh shit. Nice. Oh shit. I want to kill this virtuality guy. Yes! Let's go. If you jiggle your sword after you attack, you get extended reach. At least that's what I've heard from community members. And based off of, you know, my playing experience, that seems to be true. So yeah, that's how you win these sword fights. Oh, you got me there. Jiggle your sword, try and counterattack, and try and surprise your opponent. That's really the main aspect of sword fighting. Oh, lag spike. That's okay. Oh. Ah, got me. Just narrowly, both times. Barely survived. Oh. You could also force tie. Like, just run into them after they attack, and attack too. Then you both die. Force tying is actually surprisingly effective in this game, killing your opponent but getting yourself killed. Especially when, like, grinding with one other person for kills. Because, like, you both respawn at the same time. You both can go back to the platform at the same time. If there's just one person there, like, at the, if there's just, like, if you kill them, and there's only 2 people, then you still have to wait for him to walk back to the platform. But if you both kill each other, then you don't really have to wait, because you both just walk back to the platform. Like, you still have to wait either way. You know what I mean? Like, but at least this way, like, if you get a force tie and both players die, like, in these games, especially less active ones, sometimes it's beneficial to let them kill you a few times, because a lot of grinding just comes to, you know, showing up when the community is active, when there's lots of players. And if you're too hard on these guys, well, not all these guys, these are mostly pretty good, but if there's a new player who's not as good, it can be beneficial to let them win sometimes, or to, you know, to practice your force ties. Just so that they don't rage quit and leave, because no one likes to die over and over again, you know? Like, just let them win sometimes. And give them a reason to stay, and practice, and get better. And then you can get kills off them, they can get kills off you. It's really beneficial sometimes to just let them get you, or go for a force tie. Because it keeps the game active, and it allows you to practice more, and grind more kills. But yeah. Oh, Whitney's in the arena. Let's try and get him. Yes! Oh, that was nice. That was a bit more of a clumsy kill on the yellow sword guy, but, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. Oh shit. Oh, he got me. That, I don't know who got me, but I think it's either not just the next or that Clan Barutu Uzumaki guy. They're both new to the game, so, I mean, props to them. They're already really good at this game. It's really impressive how quickly they learned, actually. I just saw them play, I think, for the first time today. So yeah. Okay, he's trying to corner camp me. I'm not gonna let him do that. If he wants to kill me, he's gonna have to come and take a bit of a risk. Cause this guy's pretty good. Oh, fuck. That's okay. I'm friends with most of the people here, especially Bootnewt. I know them pretty well. I know them from my SWAF IDs days, Sword Fight Nights 4. That game has really declined. It's almost funny. Actually, it's mostly sad. But yeah, the game's effectively broken in like 3 different areas. Exploiters, game crashes, and just extremely unreasonable glitches that make the entire game impossible to play. Like, I post them on my channel, they're really quite absurd how broken they are. You can nearly, like, teleport the buildings with a glitch, and it takes like 5 minutes to teach someone how to do that. Like, it's absolutely absurd. It's so funny too, cause that game is so like, the game was so complex compared to like the original Sword Fighting game, but Sword Fight in the Heights original. But what's really funny now is that the original Sword Fighting game's actually played more. It's played like 4 times as much because it's not broken. Because a complex game has much more parts to break. It's much more likely that a more complex game like Sword Fight in the Heights 4 would break as opposed to the original one. So the original one actually still works quite well, and actually has a really big community, especially for a game that old. So yeah, that's kind of neat. I'll make more videos on the original Sword Fighting game because I actually really like it. I like how much harder it is to get streaks on there. Like and I like that you still have like the advanced movement options like Illumina Flight or Sword Flying in that you do in Sword Fight in the Heights 4, but what's cool about the original Sword Fight in the Heights is that they aren't as broken, they aren't as overpowered, and they're harder to do, like by a long shot. And I think that makes the game a lot more fun and a lot more competitive. And there's more opportunities for you to die. That's what I like about the original Sword Fight on the Heights game. I think I'd actually prefer it to Sword Fight Nights 4 at this point, which is just really repetitive. It's really repetitive and like, cause you're just flying in the air and dropping down on people and killing them. Like you've seen my Sword Fight Nights 4 streams. I mean, you can get some cool trick shots and stuff with the Illuminas, but besides that, it kind of gets old. Like, I actually really like the original game a lot better. It's just more competitive and harder. It's not as easy, and it's intense the entire way through, even if you're a pro player. Because you can die at any point, and there's no like touchstone or force field, orb to save you. And you can't just fly away. Well, you can, but it's not as effective, and it's harder to do. That's why, that's why I like the original game more. I just like harder stuff that takes more effort and is less repetitive. Alright. He's commenting my stream. Shout out to StephenHZ6778. A lot of my streams get 1-2 visitors. This one's probably the same way. But he's usually always in there. Like, he's usually always in the always in my stream chat, at least during some parts of them. He always watches. He's also my friend from Person 299's minigames when I used to play there. So yeah, it's really cool to see him. And I thank him for being a good fan for so long and contributing a lot to the community. Because all of my viewers help, especially you guys who are watching when my channel's still small. It might always be small, but you guys are the ones who help it grow big, or help it have a chance to go big, so thank you guys. It's nice to know that people like my content, even though my content kind of panders to a small niche of people. It's really specific content, focused more towards older players, but, it's nice to know that people, still like them. But yeah. Yeah, I've been involved in a few competitive communities, but they seem, the older games, the ones that I like, with all the old competitive mechanics, they seem to be really going down the tubes fast. And one commonality between all of these old games that are on the decline is that they all of them, have really bad moderators. Not bad moderators, but just what's a better word to be moderators who don't really care about the game anymore because they've moved on, which is fine. You know, Roblox is old, but it's nothing. No, I don't mean anything. Like, it's not their fault, and I don't fault them for that. You know, it's okay if they don't care about their games as much because the game's old. So yeah, a lot of these old games that are broken just have really inactive moderators who have kind of given up on their games, don't really care as much. Really toxic communities, because after a while when you have these really old communities, and the player counts start to get smaller, the really hardcore players they usually have more of a likelihood to be toxic. And so after a while, like when the player counts start to really dwindle, eventually all of like the casual nice people leave, and you're left with a competitive community which is a lot more toxic. Like, and from there, like, it's if like 5 people are toxic in a community of 400, whatever, no one cares. But if like 500 people are toxic in a community of 20 or 30, then it looks really bad, because that's such a high percentage of people as opposed to, 5 out of 400. It just makes the entire game look more toxic, and it allows the toxic players to get more influence in the communities, and it just really speeds up the decline of a lot of these old games. So yeah, inactive mods, toxic communities, like, that's really like the common theme of most of these declining games. As well as just absurd glitches, like building teleportation glitch in what's it? SWAT5V, the jetpack flying glitch that lets you fly in most games in Person 299's mini games, the freeze glitch, like just that stuff. That stuff breaks games. It makes them it just basically defeats the whole purpose of the game, because you can just press a button and win, or do a glitch and win every time. It just completely like defeats the purpose of the game. It just breaks them entirely. Yeah, so that's really like the main 3. Like, once these communities get small, it's really hard for them to get back up. And the sword fighting community seems to be on its last legs, because a lot of our games seem to be on the decline. Although we have seen a bit of a resurgence, which is actually quite nice, because of games like custom duels and stuff like that. And this game, which I know get a lot of flack, but I still appreciate that they exist and that they're trying to make something new, because we don't have many games left. And it's nice to see some games that at least have somewhat of a community and that they're growing, and they have like developers to support them. Same thing with the sword clans, the clan wars and stuff like that. It's nice to see them still going, even though they've been on the decline. I'd like it if they could get some popularity back, because I enjoyed them. Maybe I used to be a part of Viglin. That was the clan I was in. It was pretty it was fairly popular, and we did pretty good. It was nice to see them. Maybe I'll make some gameplay videos of those clans like that in the future, because I like them. And I'd like if they grew, because the community doesn't seem to be advertising that much from what I've seen, and it seems to be on the decline. Although it is great is that if I go into custom duels, I occasionally get people recruiting, which is nice to see. I may make some custom duels videos too. I despite the flack that it gets, I actually enjoy custom duels a lot, even though, it might have a tendency to be exploited, to have a lot of exploiters or be toxic. It's just fun, It's just fun. Like, even if not from the competitive standpoint, just from like a casual standpoint, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. But yeah, sorry if this commentary isn't the most entertaining, guys. Actually, I think it's pretty good, but maybe repetitive. Well, maybe not repetitive, but most of the subjects that I can talk about are really just about old communities I visited in the past, older ones, older competitive communities that I've been a part of, that I really, you know, declined. It's quite sad. It is quite sad. But hey, nothing lasts forever. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I think that could be said for a lot of games. Oh no, Reddit popped up. I don't want to, r/politics. Jesus Christ. I don't need to see a bunch of 20-year-old neckbeards whining about, the election, whatever side they're for. Yeah, that is most of r/politics. It's just repeating the same thing. Like, we heard you the first. It's 3 million posts. Anyways. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna focus more on the gameplay now, because, I'll talk about the gameplay. So this guy's approaching me. He seems to be backing up a bit. Next time he comes forward, I'll try and counterattack, or one of the next times. Or maybe this guy. Just wait for him to come a bit too close, to jump forward, to overextend, and then I'll counter. Yup. He overextended. Yeah. You really want to watch when you go in against these guys, because if you go in too fast, it's really easy for them to just counter you. And I mean, obviously I'm not the best player. My playstyle has been criticized a lot by just fellow community members for being too defensive, too S-hold heavy, as they'd say, because you hold the S button to move backwards. I move backwards too much is what they might say. I play too much defense. But I really like the way that I play. Controlling neutral space. Like, just the mind... Like, sword fighting, like all fighting games, is really interesting because it has a, like, technical, precision-based, skill-based aspect to it. But it also has, like, the mind games. The mental games. Like, spacing. And, like, predicting what your opponent's going to do. And conditioning them to do what you want them to do, so you can counter it. Like, that's what fighting games are about. It's like almost like a chess match, but it's like chess. I play chess too. I don't know if you guys would like to see me play chess. I am around 1400 on chess.com, 1000 or so in real life. But I could probably climb higher because I don't play as much. But I digress. You guys probably wouldn't like to see me. You guys probably wouldn't like to see streams of me playing chess. It's not as hype as me, sword fighting. Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's a different audience. Chess, I'd say this game's like chess, but it has an extra element. It has the technical, skill-based, muscle memory element of it, the finesse, or the technique, whatever you want to call it. And that's as much as I love chess, I mean, sometimes I just really need a game with that technical aspect. Just do cool stuff. Because chess, it's cool in its own way, but you can't be like, wow, I pulled off this sick chess combo that that was really hard and I was struggling to do. Really tight inputs, really a lot of precision and execution. Execution was the word. Like, chess just doesn't have that. So, like, although I play chess a lot, because it has a nice community, and, it's really strategic, I like this, because it has that nice technical aspect. It has that nice... I mean, chess games can... It's, like, it's beautiful. Like, chess games are beautiful, too, but in a much more abstract way. Like, this is, like, visual... calling it art seems a bit pretentious, but, you can actually see the movement. You can see, like, the cool stuff. So it's much more visual. It's much more beautiful to see. And I mean, if I don't play games like this for too long, then I'll miss it. So yeah, sometimes I go through like chess binges. Sometimes I go binges, not any other word. Sounded a bit bad. Sometimes I go to, sometimes I binge games like chess. Sometimes I binge games like this. Because chess has a really deep strategic element where you can really think through all of your decisions. which is nice. This game you don't have as much time to think. But what separates this game is that you have this really, like, beautiful, just, like, what's the word? Just this, like, beautiful image of people getting close to each other and performing these, like, execution tests that are really hard to pull off, but they still do it. Like, that's just what makes high-level competitive esports and other competitive games so interesting. That's what I like about them. Oh, I didn't even realize I could afford 2 Illuminas. Oh boy, we're about to go ham. Illumina flight time! Oh boy, I know you guys all missed it. This was the glitch I was talking about earlier. Now I can... now I have unlocked my final form, my true potential. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. The Illumina stuff. What's great about Illumina flight normally is that you're moving fast and you have the element of surprise. But in sword fighting, you want to be lower. Because if you're lower, like, let me show you. When I attack, I can only hit this guy's torso. I can't hit his legs. If I was standing above him, notice how my sword just goes over his head? But if he attacked right now, he'd hit me. Because his sword would hit my legs, but I can't hit his head. So normally in sword fighting, you want to be lower. Which actually makes flying a really bad strategy if the opponents know what they're doing. Because they can hit your legs if they time it right, and you can't hit them back. Because you're above them. You don't want to be above other people when you're fighting. Of course, that element of surprise, and, you know, can sometimes negate it, but in that element of moving fast, too, and speedy, that's the advantage of Illumina flight, but you can't, it's just not the, it's just not as good. What is really good about Illumina flight, though, in this game, is that while you can bait people out with it, but you can interrupt 2 people fighting and kill them after they swing. So it's good for interrupting 2 people when they fight. That's what it's good for the most part. It's also good for some really sick stuff, like stuff that looks nice but isn't good. You know, sometimes something's really beautiful and cool, but it's not the best option. Like that's really the only reason why people fly for Illuminas, because it's in this game, because it's cool, and it's also really good at interrupting 2 people when they're fighting and killing both of them. But yeah, it's definitely not the most efficient or best tactic by any means. Alright, this guy's really good. Oh, we got him. Or he got him. One of us got him. Oh, yes! Jiggle sword, back up. That's how you get these kills. Fuck. And he got me. He got me. Oh, what also is good about this game is that because if you touch these side floors, you heal. So if someone's wounded, you can chase them faster and stop them from healing. That's what's good about Illuminas, but that's about it. Aside from them being faster as well, yeah. And all the other stuff I mentioned, I guess. It's awesome. It's just shitloads of fun. Oh shit. Okay, this guy is jumping around. Next time he jumps, I'm gonna counter. Fuck. I jumped into his sword. I wanted to jump around his sword and hit his arm as it reached forward, which is a harder technique to do, but it's a really good mix-up, because the traditional strategy, or like the sword fighting 101, the first strategy people use is to aim for their left side, because that's the side their sword isn't, where my house is. But if you go for their right, attack their right, after threatening to attack them from their left multiple times, you can actually catch a lot of people off guard. And that's part of the end of the conditioning element I was talking about earlier. You can really, you know, you can surprise them. I just want to make sure Streamline does work. Because I have my volume off. I just want to make sure it works. If I've just been ranting for a long time to myself, that'd be really sad. Alright.
good boy.
Alright, so...
Hello.
Sick. There's my sister. Hey, it's nice to see so many people like my streams. I don't get the opportunity to talk very much. So it's always nice to talk with you guys. Because I have 100 subscribers that I don't really talk to that much. Most of them probably don't watch many of my videos, but, you know, hey. It's nice to get the opportunity to interact with them. Just play games with them, you know. I'm glad you got... And it's also nice to be able to produce content for communities that I like and give them the exposure they deserve. Oh, he got me! That was so stupid on my part. I just flew into his sword when I was at, like, 2 HP. She's it. Oh, got him. Yeah. Sword fighting is really weird because you can, like, almost wound someone, like I did there. Like, I mean, almost kill someone and still die. Because the swords do, like, one hit most of the time. So, like, when people, like, wound someone, their, like, initial, like, temptation is to, like, just rush them really hard and finish them off. But that's usually, not usually, but a lot of the time that's the wrong approach, just charge in blindly. Because, well, it's really easy for them to counter you then, and just kill you without even you touching them. So, if someone's low, the best thing you can do is to just apply pressure, and if it's in a map of walls, corner them. Pressure them, and corner them into a wall. And then, when they're not expecting it, kill them. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to, turn the volume off for a second. Hey guys, I am turning the volume back on because I don't know when my guest is gonna come back up these stairs. So yeah, um, is it plugged in? I think it is. Let me see if if you guys can hear me. Yep, it's back on. Cool. So yeah, um, he'll be back up and the volume will be back to off again. But until then, we can enjoy some more content. Cause I think he's talking to my mom or something. But yeah, um, jeez, what do I want to talk about? Just about this game, I'd really appreciate it if you guys could all become members of this community. I'll actually post a link to the Discord server for this game. I'll post that in chat, so you guys can all join and be community members. Cause this is the new game based off of an old game that already died. We really could use some new members. It would be hugely appreciated if you guys joined. Yep. If you guys would like to join the Discord, it would be very much appreciated. And I can copy and paste stuff. So yes, that's the game link right there, and that's the Discord link. Feel free to join. Oh, I'm glad you guys like my voice. That's nice to hear, because, there's the voice you have in person, then there's the voice you have when you record, all that stuff. So I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad I'm able to talk to you guys. I'm not normally able to do that, which is cool. It's always cool when I'm able to talk to you guys. Even though there's not many of you guys. It's nice. Yeah. I think I've told you guys this before, but my computer is in the kitchen. It's nice. It's next to my refrigerator, which is nice for when I want to eat snacks, or make myself an uncooked burrito out of shredded cheese. But it's pretty bad when you're trying to stream or record videos, and my family's living their lives in the living room, talking and doing that normal stuff, which is fine, because they have a right to talk and stuff. But it does make it harder for me to record, especially when my dog's barking and the TV's on, things like that. But at the same time, it's kind of cool too, because even when I'm grinding video games, I can still talk to my family members, still see them, which is nice. Oh, they're coming back up the basement. I'll turn the stream off temporarily. Hey guys, I am back. I can put the volume back on. Hello? Yep, I can put the volume back on. My sister's here.
Did mom leave?
Yep, mom and Sned are gone. And I can put the volume back on, and it is back on.
My treat?
So hi. My dog is about to get a dog treat, which is hype as
Come here.
fuck.
Good boy.
Pog. When you get the dog treat.
Simon, use your noodle.
So hype.
Wait. Wait.
Alright. So yeah. I lost 4 of my 10 viewers, which is understandable. It's okay. You know, it's okay to leave and stuff. But yeah, you know, if you're still here, thank you very much. Yep. So yeah, my mom and her friend were they were playing music in the basement, and they had came up to talk, and you know, I didn't want, you know, their conversation to be public because I don't think they'd like that. But now that they are getting the food, the stream can resume. It is back on. The volume is back. And yeah, if you have any friends who want to watch the stream, you know, let them know. It's pretty sick. Okay, now. So I was actually wilding out while the volume was off. I was getting some insane kill streaks. And it was hype as fuck. I was like, shit, I'm so sad the volume isn't on. Ah! But maybe that's because I didn't have to focus as much. I didn't have to multitask. Because I have to talk, focus on talking, focus on killing the shit. Or players, not shit. You guys. You're not shit. You know, it was an it was a joke. It was a joke. I was using shit as a joke. And I was going to intense detail about the meaning of shit in that sentence as a joke. But then somewhere along that joke, I kind of forgot I was joking. Which is interesting. You know, it just happens sometimes. Who knows why that happened? Yeah. But anyways, we are going back into this. We were at 3,600 kills. We were at 1,300 yesterday. We've gained 2,300 kills. The chat, oh my god. Oh my god, that's so mean. Oh my, I am getting a picture of that. Jesus Christ. That's wow. Oh, woot, you're fucking. Oh shit, that's my dank political Reddit meme place. You guys don't get to see those. You guys don't get to see my Reddit memes. r/presidential race memes. Oh my god, wow, you're so funny. Is it pronounced Wout or Woot? I don't know. It's I think the name's from Belgium, so I don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's Wout. I think. If it's not, then I sound really fucking stupid. I already do sound that way though, because I don't know what his name is. Even though he's one of my good friends on Roblox, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I just didn't want to pronounce your name wrong. It sounds stupid. I'm sorry. What was that noise? Oh, cool. Alright, well, so apparently as I made that horrible noise, I got a subscriber. So I guess you guys must really, really like that kind of voice. You know, those voices. Yeah, that's the word. Voice those voices. Oh my god. Yep, so this stream has devolved heavily. I'm still laughing. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright. Oh, I heard a car door close. Hopefully that's not someone coming back, like my dad, because then I'd be really upset. But it might be, and if that's the case, then I guess I'm just going to have to shut the fuck up. I said the F word, guys. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Yeah, right now the ADHD is coming out. I'm spazzing around with my sword, saying random shit. Filter is gone. It's too late in the day for me to worry about the filter. It's too late. Too late. Oh my god, the server's nearly full. That's so hype. Thank you guys for joining. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so great to hear. I actually appreciate this very much. I'm glad you guys are a part of this community. It makes me really happy. Please join the Discord. I posted in the chat earlier. Please play the game with me if you can. You know, it's fun. It's fun, non-toxic, good moderation, good developers. Something that's really, really rare on Roblox today. So please join, guys. It would honestly be so cool if we could get this game to have players, because we'd actually have a sword fighting game, that's not run, that's run by people who care, and that doesn't have a bunch of shitlords in it. Oh shit. Oh, there's Spans 4. He's good. But yeah, I was talking about something else, but I forgot what I was talking about. And I'm doing all this weird voice pitch stuff. I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe it's for comedic purposes. It doesn't sound very funny. Maybe just subconsciously trying to be funny, but, because, I'm streaming, trying to be entertaining here. And I don't really know what I'm doing. But hopefully these voices, they go like, guys, stuff like that. That's the kind of comedic humor you're all here for. Oh my god, and there's and the people with my avatar too. That's so hype. The Hinge squad. Himg. It's Himg, but I've always kind of pronounced it as Himg. If you say Himg, that's just wrong. It's Himg. It's short for Giovanni. So, I think the Himg 765 is probably the way to pronounce it. But Himg, it's acceptable. I'd accept that. But get out of here with this Himg bullshit. Seriously. Yeah, get that shit out. Get that shit out of here. Okay. Yeah. What's great about streaming is that I can feel productive while failing all of my online school classes. Pretty sick. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I'm at 3,600 kills right now. Yesterday, we were at 1,300. So that means that for the past day or so, we've been doing nothing but fucking slaying these players. And now we're catching up from out of nowhere. Alright, my goal by the end of the stream is to beat this delayed lunge kid. We are going to get above him. That's my goal. By the end of the stream, we are going to have more kills than him. He's about 500 kills above us. But yeah, I want to beat this kid because he was trash talking my friends, calling us annoying, calling me and my friends annoying, and he actually recorded me and tried to kind of try and report. I don't know if reports are right, but he's recorded me twice and tried to report me over nothing, which is sick. Oh, this guy is in the Illumina levitation glitch, so now he must die. Because that's the only way you can escape without exploits. Unless you have something to weigh you down, like the S5 shop swords, but we don't have this here. Oh, Roblox Hoarder wants me to notice him. Hi. Hi. Yeah. I know that my voice sounds really weird. I don't know why. It just feels weird, you know? Just, like, the talk. You just kind of, like, wanna... You know, you wanna be entertaining, and you're just kind of talking casually. And, like, you just always feel like you have this voice in your head going, is this enough? Is it just enough for me to talk normally? And then you have this voice in your head that's like, no. It is not enough to talk normally to be funny and entertaining. You must go like, you must make weird noises. Or else you won't get subscribers and maintain viewership. Because you are not funny. And then, there's the more logical part of my brain that goes, hey, these random voices aren't very funny at all. And, well, let's just say that logical part in my brain is suppressed by, a lot of shit. we don't got that serotonin. We out of that here. ADHD squad. OCD squad. You know, it's pretty chill. It makes you more creative, but it also gets rid of your motivation, so kind of a double-edged sword, but I like it. It's my personality. I'm not really ashamed of it. Yeah, don't let it define me, which is what you shouldn't do with mental illnesses. It's bad. You know, don't let that shit define you. Because, like, you go on Reddit, and you hear all these mental illness dudes, and you're like, blah, 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 you know, look at me, I am depression. And then they're like, bro, why am I sad? And I'm like, bro, you're probably sad because, you know, you're defining yourself. You're letting your mental illnesses define you. Oh, I just crashed. We're gonna have to rejoin. Oh, not this fucking bullshit. Jesus Christ. Okay, here it is. This is the real sword fighting platform. Ooh, and it's almost full. Sick. Thank you guys for joining. That's so cool. I'm so glad that I get to help out, even if it's in a small way. Just, oh, someone asked me what my opinion on coronavirus is. I'll talk about it. Let me just ask for swords. Okay. So someone asked me what I think about the coronavirus, and I'll just be real here. You know, having ADHD, I don't really let it define me, but sometimes it like, just changes the way I do stuff. Just being able to establish routines and stuff like that, something I'm not really native to, something I don't really do. So when I have to, you know, create my own structure and find my own motivation to do stuff, it's hard. It is hard, and I'm doing really poorly in a lot of my classes because of that. So, to me, yeah, the coronavirus, it's really impacted my education during my junior year, which is, kind of sad. Actually, it is sad, but, you know, it happens to everyone. You know, we're all struggling through this together. And, that's really nice to have. It's kind of nice at the same time, because, you know, there's all this solidarity between each other, and we're all willing to help each other. My teachers included. There are some nice people who've reached out to help me, and it's really sweet. But yeah, we're all struggling, and I think, you know, the coronavirus kind of highlights, you know, that aspect of humanity, that we're all there for each other when things are tough, that empathy, that we all understand what it's like, because it affects everyone. You know, we're all struggling through this, and it's just nice to see so many people care about each other. It's really quite beautiful. But you know what isn't beautiful? You see these fucking rich assholes go on their Twitter, like these like actual celebrities, and they're like, hey guys, please donate money for the coronavirus. I am raising awareness about the coronavirus. Like, what the fuck? Bitch. You don't need to raise awareness about the coronavirus. We all fucking know it exists. Like, Why don't you donate some of your own billions? Jesus Christ. It's like these people try and raise awareness for PR, post pictures of themselves in their fucking mansion, but they won't give any money. Or they'll give like a very small portion of their actual net worth and ask for way more. Like, guys, like that shit pisses me off. Besides that, you know, yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah. Besides that, though, yeah, you know, it really brought out this aspect of humanity, the coronavirus, which is nice. And that's not to say there aren't celebrities who do donate and do care, but there are a lot of them who are just really, you know, assholes. Alright. Well, thank you for giving me a conversation to talk about. You know, kind of cool. Thank you, Rob Rack. What's my opinion on traps? Traps are... What are traps again? Are they like... Are they men that dress up as women, or women who dress up as men? Oh, transgenders, that's what they... Oh! Oh, people are here. Hold up.